Hello, my nickname is R, and, well, anyway, last time, I was here, TerraFirmaGreg, we made a new anvil to replace the old anvil that I made the episode prior. So that's always fun. And then we made a bellows and an extra piece of leather because that's what it requires to make a bellows, you know? But last time I said I was gonna make a bloomery. I did not make a bloomery because the crafting recipe for a bloomery is absolutely ridiculous. It is crazy. It requires 64 freaking bronze, and that is ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to work on getting 64 bronze today, because that's gonna take a while, because I may have a lot of copper, but I don't have a whole lot of tin. Somewhat. But, for starters, I'm gonna have to get on to making all that tin, or not tin, all that bronze, all the bronze. It's gotta be made. But I guess while it's happening, I can start making some of this stuff. Burlap, glass, all this beautiful stuff. Meals, sandwiches, pizzas. Really do this stuff while the bronze is cooking in here. So anyway, why don't we get started on that? Crushed copper. Oops. There you go. And pure copper dust. And we just throw it all in there. Butter. And then some hearty soup. Now, this reminds me, just a few days ago, I got a YouTube recommendation. And the video was like, talking about how, this person was talking about how they started making their own food now. I didn't know why it was recommended to me, because I'm not subscribed to anyone. I'm not subscribed to the guy. And, like, it was just so out of nowhere. It made me very confused. And it definitely felt offensive in a way. Like, why are you telling me this? Like, it was just so out of nowhere. I couldn't understand. Because, I mean, yeah, I don't usually make my own food, but I'm not lazy about it. I just don't like eating all that much. I'm not a very big eater, you know? But it was just a weird thing that happened. I think it was really funny that it happened. Because the notification that showed up, it didn't have like any thumbnail for the video. It was just the title and like the dude's name. And so I just see like this guy's profile picture and in the thumbnail name, and I'm like, YouTube? What are you trying to say here? Like, you trying to tell me something? Do I need to start cooking my food more or something? I mean, maybe. It'd probably be better for me. But, yeah, I just think that's pretty funny. It happened, like 2 or 3 days ago. It was pretty recent. But, uh, it was just so out of nowhere. Confused the heck out of me. That's probably gonna take a while, to be honest. Go give it some air. And we'll, we'll do something. Make some more clay stuff. I make all of this stuff last time. Brick. Fair bricks. Right. No, no, that's not how you make a brick. There's some bricks. There you go. Sword blade. Okay. There we go. Sword blade, in you go. Got some nice bricks for the task. Let's see. A knife blade. That one's pretty easy. There you go. In you go. And a hoe head. Don't have any more clay. There you go. And I don't have any more either. Right. What was it again? I've already forgotten. This is such a forgettable recipe. There we go. Nice hoe head. And then spindle head. And this. There you go. Spindle. Let's see. Mace head. Go. Put that in there. Need a little more clay. Shovel head. It's pretty easy. There we go. Shovel. Go in there. And then javelin head. I think I'm not making this right. I don't think I made it right. Okay. There we go. Just throw that on there. Ow. Ow. And then flower pots. Seems pretty easy. Get 2 of them. Right, and last one, the scythe blade. Alright. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. I thought I didn't make it right for a second there. There. Alright. It should be the last of them. There we go. Flower pots, which don't need to be cooled down. They can just be placed final one. Boom. Like blade mold. You know, you need to go in the water. There we go. Right. Clay products. I've made them all. They're all mine. Every last one of them. Alright. Come on, let's make it chest. They don't match. You know what? I don't really care. I don't care enough. I have 50 million clay molds of everything. Of all the stuff. And is this nutrients? Oh yeah, I remember reading this. I guess I didn't check it off. Pizza. And cheese. Food and cheese. Smoking. Oh, I'm like, huh? What do you mean it contains 300 for? I bet like 5 million copper in there. Okay, well, anyway, let's see. What else can we do? Predator hides. Ooh, I remember. I remember seeing a predator. I remember, I believe there was some dire wolves. So, why don't we make a nice new weapon for him? Can stab him with a new spear. Gotta heat this up a little more. Alright. Yeah, when I was looking for the flux, I ran into some direwolves that were over in that direction. So, we'll go pay them a little visit later. Javelin head. Used to draw, hit. I guess it's just any hit. There's 3 different ones. Draw. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not the greatest at this, am I? I'm gonna need some more charcoal. This costs a lot. It costs a lot of wood just to make stack up with the stuff. Alright, hang on. There we go. Pink, draw, hard hit, medium hit. No, that didn't work. Set, draw, hard hit, medium hit. Nope. Set, draw, medium hit. Okay, there we go. Finally. Into the water. That took forever. Alright. Javelin! Well, now that we have our new weapon almost made, newly made bronze javelin, it's a 6th run damage. Very nice. Alright. Well, now that that's over, I'll get back to you when I find those nice wolves that'll gladly give me their hides to complete a task. So, I'll be back in a second. Hopefully. Okay, well, I searched all night, and I could not find anything. Either, they didn't show up, or I'm just really bad at finding a predator. Which, maybe that's a good thing. To be fair, my IRL skills at finding predators is not too bad. I've had a couple encounters before, but, you know, I just couldn't find any. I was looking everywhere for them, and I couldn't find them. So I guess they didn't want to show themselves to the master hunter, the true predator. A rabbit on his 2 legs. But, when I came back, fire was out. To be honest, this doesn't heat this up very fast like the pit kill does. There's just too much. There's just too much in there for it to truly heat up enough. So, it's going into the pit kiln for now. But I did hunt some wild rabbits, which means some blood brothers. So I'm gonna make some more leather instead. You know, to get hopefully complete this quest, or maybe this one. Actually, I'm making leather, so I can't complete that quest. But I need some more wood and some more charcoal. I just need more everything. Look at them. Raw rabbits. I want the rawest rabbits there is. Alright. There we go. We're just gonna... There's some... You know... some cooked rabbit. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't stick. But, I'm just gonna wait around here. I don't really got much to say. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, I ended up pouring out all of the bronze. So, very long process. Took a little while. But, you know, I'm just gonna be making the leather. Which is less boring? Question mark? I mean, clicking is... Okay, well, having your knife break on you isn't that fun, and having to make a new one. But, you know, it's better than just sitting there and watching it get poured in. Like, oh my gosh, it's so boring. But, I'm doing something over here, so... What am I doing now? I need water. Alright. Water! And I was able to get about... What? And four? And now I have 25. So 21 ingots from that, which in all honesty isn't that bad. But I need so much more than that, and I don't have enough charcoal for all of this. So, yeah, I need to channel my inner lumberjack or something and just demolish every tree and then make the biggest fire pit in the entire world. Just burn every single log available. Then grow those over there. So, actually, I can just take, what am I doing? There you go. Alright, well, it's time for destroying lumber montage. Except I will not be making it a montage because it just takes too long. No, I'm kidding. It's probably because my recording or editing software cannot handle it. It's too much lumber. And I'm just gonna leave it. So I'll be right back. Hopefully. And I'll have a giant mound of lumber sitting, it's like taking up like a 9x9 or 12x12 or something. I don't know. It'll be a lot though. It'll be a lot of lumber. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright. I am done collecting trees. I wasn't able to get the 9x9 I would have liked for the 12x12. But I did get a 6x6. Channeled my inner human and chopped down the entire forest over there, just before the river. But don't worry. I also channeled my other side of human and made the children watch, of course. You know, you just gotta have that extra side to you. But anyway, I'm dying of hydration. I'm dying of dehydration, alright? I'm just dying. I'm gonna use a torch for this one. Just throw it. Oh. Down. Alright. Well, by the time that's all done, it'll probably be next week, so we'll see how that goes. But I can't really make anything in here. I don't have any charcoal, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Which means I will have to be right back, because there's nothing I can do. It's all just over. Alright. Fire! Oh, right. I'll see you guys in a while. Not a little bit. It's gonna take forever. Alright. It's finally done. It only took about like 30 minutes, maybe 40 or something along those lines. It might have been a little less. But I got all this nice charcoal to collect. There we go. It's clearing it out. And let's start collecting. after collecting for like 2 minutes straight, I've collected 3 stacks of charcoal in total. Quite the haul, I must say. But I think it's time we start making that bloomery. You know, it's about freaking time. Gosh darn it. Alright. I need all the ingot molds I can get my hands on. Just not enough. This rain is driving me crazy. Hang on. This weather. Hopefully, it's loud. There we go. But, once all that stuff is done cooking, and I make some more chests, because the storage is actually kind of doo-doo. Well, we get to making the Bloomery. Finally. I'll finally start making it. It's gonna take forever. What? What am I doing with my hand? What is this? What am I doing? I'm just feeling out these tongs. What am I doing here? Okay, well, we're just gonna stop. A little more. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Let's get some more. Get bolts. There you go. Gonna need every single one. Gonna need it all. The brain's not cutting it. Jeez. That is so loud. We're just gonna walk away from that. I can just hang out there. Doot, doot, doot. Another one. To be fair, I probably don't need all these ingot molds, but I'm gonna make them anyway. Go. Got like 40 million ingot molds now. And 4 more cooking up in the forge. But we're gonna let's toss everything into here for now. We'll throw actually we can just get it right. Yeah. Durability back. Throw all this stuff onto the ground. And put that there. And, hang on, there we go. And now, after all of that, it's time to start cooking up like 40 different bases of a bunch of bronze. After I get more 10. Well, I'm just gonna be back with you when everything is like done cooking. It's just, and I pour it all out. Then I'll start the hammering process. This is gonna take forever. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. There's nothing I can do to make that fun. Alright. I have all the bronze that's needed to make the Bloomery furnace thing. It was, let's see. Bloomery, yeah. This thing, just this, requires all of this. We're 64 bronze. And now it's time to heat them all up and start hammering away. Which I will hopefully speed up the recording of. This. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. I genuinely just, I need it for going something, you know? Anyway, just give me a minute. And hopefully it'll all be done soon. The rest of it. Now time to weld all of this stuff together. Of course. Make plates. How fun. I really gotta keep an eye on this stuff. I do not want it melting down. Not again. Not anymore. It's too much of a pain. You know what? Alright. I'm finally done making all the bronze devil plates and figuring out how much of an idiot I really am, because I did not need 64 bronze. I needed like 16 or something, or 32, one of the two. It wasn't as much as I anticipated, which does confirm the fact that I am an idiot. So, but I don't care. This took like 2 hours, specifically because of all the bronze that I didn't need, but whatever. I got the Bloomery. I'm done. I'm done with this. It's been way too long. Spent way too long on this. I will look into how this thing works next time. This is too much for me for one day. Okay? Sorry. Just I'm frustrated with myself. Come on. Anyway, I think that's it from me. See ya. Whee! I needed this.